Hey guys, this is Dan's DVD Update, and I'm doing my review for the Cinema Squad. This review is for the IMDB Top 250 list. This is number 242 of Monsters, Inc., the 2001 Pixar film. Now, one thing to mention before I begin my review is that I haven't seen this in years, so my mind may be a little fuzzy, and I may have a little bit of trouble remembering things. And also, the reason I'm using my webcam is because I currently do not have my camera with me. I will have my camera again soon, but for now I am using my webcam for any sort of videos that I've been making. Alright, so Monsters Inc. Is about this company where it's really all monsters. All the monsters work there, and their job is to go through these doors like in the Adjustment Bureau or in Inception. And when they go through the doors, they are in a kid's room, and the job is to scare the kids as much as possible. Now, when one of the kids, again, I haven't seen this in years, so my mind may be a little fuzzy. Sorry, this is the garbage truck. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I don't completely remember how, but one of the main monsters, um, Sully. Again, I'm very sorry. I have not seen this in years. I am very, very sorry. Sully comes across this little girl in a monster's outfit named Boo, and basically he is terrified of her, and he thinks that she is the equivalent of like a I don't know, something really scary. And basically, he has to keep her secret, and basically, he and his friend, well, yeah, he was Sully, and let's see if I can pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call him Mike because I cannot pronounce his last name. He and his friend Mike, have to. I'm sorry. I think it was Mike. I'm really sorry. I know I keep reiterating my same point that I haven't seen this in years, but really, Mike did not sound. Wazowski. That's what it was. Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. Alright. Generated my memory. Basically, they have to keep Boo's secret, and, at the same time, this guy, Randall, voiced by Steve Buscemi, wants to stop them for some reason. I'll say this now, I'm not really the biggest fan of Pixar. I think their films are really hit and miss, and, I'm really not the biggest fan of Monsters, Inc. Um, Granted, I think even for 2001, the animation is really stunning, and you really grow a bond with these characters, and especially with Boo, who really doesn't have much dialogue because she's just a little girl. You still like her. My biggest problem is that this is more or less personal flaws. This isn't really flaws against the film. I don't know. I really wasn't that interested with it. I feel that it sort of went the typical Pixar route, and sometimes that isn't really a bad thing. Except I think the biggest problem with Pixar as a company is that I think they try a little too hard to appeal both to kids and adults, where most of the time they do get the perfect blend right, but at the same time, sometimes they don't really get it right at all. Like I really hate Up. I hate Up with all my heart, but then they got it right with Wall-E, even though that came out before. But I don't know, Monsters Inc. just really wasn't that interesting to me. I thought that it did sound like Billy Crystal and John Goodman were having a good time voicing it, but I think that they were a little over the top, and that's fine for a kids' film, but I don't know, I think both of them thought they were a lot funnier than they actually were, especially, Billy Crystal, who plays, Wazowski, and I don't know, it's just, I mean, granted, it's not a film that I'm not saying I don't like. I'm just saying I'm not the biggest fan of, and compared to a lot of people who I've actually heard say that this is one of their favorite animated films. I don't know. I can't really go as far as to say it's really a great film per se, but for kids, it's definitely something that they would like. And you know what? Maybe I liked it when I was little, but and by little I mean Jesus Christ, 2011. That was 10 years ago. I was 5 when that movie came out. Um, Maybe I liked it when I was 5, last time I saw it was a couple years ago, and I really didn't care for it then. Maybe because I'm older now, I'll like it then, but really, I don't think this is really one of Pixar's best films. I think that, to me personally, this is, a pretty forgettable film, actually. But, I mean, I know that a lot of people like the film, and this is actually a very praised film, and I get that. It's just me personally, I just didn't really find that interesting, and I can't really see myself wanting to go back and watch the film again, because really, I don't have really any sort of motivation or interest to really want to go back and watch the film, but that's just me. So, for casual viewing, or if you have kids or whatever, I think that the kids will like it, and who knows, the adults will like it too. But me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it has a share of upsides. You know, I like John Goodman. I think, as I said before, the animation is very stunning, and the whole end sequence with the doors, I thought that was actually very cool. So this is worth a rental. It's just nothing I could go back to. Well, that was my review for Monsters Inc. This is Dan and DVD Update saying, thanks for watching.